Hello and welcome. Let's see if we can get another weekly terraform in solo challenge. See if we can get a little bit of spice going along. I see a little bit of science, a little bit of meh. I mean, a lot of science, which is nice, but what's our other? I feel like I've done Inventrix a couple of times, whereas Interplanetary is just probably a better pick in general. So I'm like, what if we went Interplanetary because they enjoy events. So we got a couple of events, including the flooding. Cupola City goes with the energy that we'll get from artificial photosynthesis. I'd go for the Jovian stuff, but nah. And there we go. So I will do the invention contest just to have another quick peek at what we have going on here. I don't mind the deep well heating. I think that's a really good pick for us. Well, hired raiders is quite nice as well. It's just a net profit of $1 and a couple of steel. But having something to spend the steel on right now, I think, is best. It's a better long-term pick. I definitely want Cupola City. So let's start with this bad boy. And then Cupola. Can I spend no? Yeah, no dollars required. I'll put it here. It's a good spot to leech off of this greenery, and then maybe put a city here in the future as well. I thought I needed to play artificial photosynthesis, but I guess I don't. I could do business process and then flooding. Business contacts and then flooding. Not super sold on any of this. I guess I'll take the special design just because. And the escarpment if we can get that steel production. But since none of that was anything I cared about, I think I just do the flooding for the 2 cards. We still have a lot of steel that we can throw at problems. I really like Business at Work for the card cycle, but we don't have enough money to buy a card even if we liked it right now, so no sense playing it right away. The 3 income and a little bit of terraform. We have 1 heat bump and 1 ocean put down, so not bad. Regolith Eaters can go a long way. Commercial District is also a not so bad. It really goes well with our steel. Do we have space stuff? No, but we can grab both of these. Symbiotic is way off, though. Let's do Regolith Eaters for now. I don't know. It cost me $12 to do artificial photosynthesis, so it doesn't leave me much, but let's just do this. We could have played our event to get the microbe card down earlier, like just in the future in general, but I think I like getting this bad boy down sooner rather than late. Do I want a titanium? Not really, but I think it is the best spot for it anyway, regardless. We'll end up with a city here. Yeah. I mean, now we're up to 7 income and a couple of the TRs. We have 3 plants and 1 energy production. It's alright, it's alright. It's alright. Do we have energy tags? I don't think we do. I still really like this card in general, though. Not to mention Advanced Ecosystems and Predators are both really good for points. I'm just worried that we're not really there, Tiger. I like the fusion power just because you never know when you're going to hurt for energy in the future, but can't do much with it. Let's have a quick peek to see if we like a card. Great Dam, 4 Oceans. It's not relevant right now for us. And then we'll do the Regolith Eaters, and we'll start getting some microbes on it, I guess. Help out with that oxygen game. We still have 6 income and a couple of TR, so we're not struggling for cash. We're mostly struggling for high impact plays. Heat and titanium are both good. Let's take a look at a card. Acquired company is great. Definitely high returns on acquired company. And we'll grab another micro, which means we get an oxygen bump next turn. Yeah, acquired company is just awesome. And giving up our energy could be weak, but I think the heat, we need to start on that heat. And we need to start on it soon. So 3 heat production will get us somewhere. We don't want to rely too much on just begging for space events at the end of the game. So this is when the pog begins, where it's like, oh my god, like, these are awesome cards. How are we going to buy them? Had I gone Inventrix, you know, you just plan on this. We have a Jovian in hand, but I don't think we're doing the Jovian strat, so call that done for now. All I can build is really Vesta or Peroxide. Getting the energy to turn to heat would be nice. We got a oxygen bump, so we're not doing nothing this round. We can't get both of these. I think it's worth getting the peroxide power just to have it convert into heat. We never got that steel production, sadly, but we have 10 extra bucks this round, plus the 25 we just made, so we just need research. We need that double science tag would be nice. I mean, events are good too. Extreme cold fungus. Yo. This is a nice event. Like, it's 2 points and 2 income, and we make $2 back on it, but I'm having a hard time justifying it. Oh, we don't have much better to do. There's a nice heat bump. So the asteroid this turn would be nice. Don't crater. I do want a city. But extreme cold fungus is basically a must. Oh, which works because we get $2 back on the event. So asteroid is nice, gets us that heat production, gets us the money production from the TR we get, and it leaves us enough for extreme cold fungus, which, as I'm sure you know, is really powerful because it can throw 2 microbes on something else, and that other card happens to need 2 microbes to work, so now we get an oxygen bump every round. Freaking wild. 5 signs to get this bad boy. We only have 2 with a 3rd in hand. We need 2 more tags. I think we can get there. It's just somewhat annoying. Now, space events giving money back, that's huge. Ironworks could also be huge, but we already have the oxygen in our corner. Getting the steel production could also be nice because it unlocks great escarpment, but it's not. It probably would pay out, actually. Do we have anything else to do? Not really. Okay. So the peak. Oh, a mine. That's even better. We put this bad boy down on the other one, and we will pump the oxygen. That's awesome. Now, the industrial zone, I still think it's worth buying. And we'll just put it down here for steel, because we don't want to mess with any of our greenery positions. It's good because we can spend that steel on another mine, which will start paying itself off very quickly. Then we can also pay the $7 to get more production. And then we can spend the $6 to get more production. So that spiked very quickly for us. I'm not sure if the industrial zone was super worth it. It ended up being like, you know, paying for the card, playing the card, and then the click is $14, but we got a steal back. But hey, if we can turn that into oceans. I don't even mind the rover construction because I do have a city. Question is, are we playing that city? So factory, yeah. Are we playing Domed Crater this turn? I want to, but I can't play Domed Crater and rover construction because I'm short 1 steel. So instead, let's put up our steel production again. Because we definitely have stuff to do. Here comes the oxygen. Here comes the oxygen. Do 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 do. And now I think it's really just inert gas. Or Vesta. Do we have something for titanium? We do have aero braking. This is 12 bucks, Vesta's 15. It's 12 bucks because I get $2 back, so let's just do this. We can have a discount on space cards in the future anyway, so getting a little bit more TR is kind of nice. Our energy's still pooling over. This turn we're hopefully going to get the rovers, the city. The city placement gets us enough plants to get that oxygen bump. Arctic algae is quite nice. MedLab is a science tag. I don't see kelp farming being useful quick enough. Like, it would be useful. I just have so much science that I'm trying to have happen, right? Media group. We officially have the interplanetary cinematics freaking wet dream. It's kind of great. So, rover, and then domed. Our domed boy puts up our money production. We're gonna put it down over here. It gets us up to 8 plants exactly. We will put that down for 2 more plants. So our oxygen's already at 6, which is quite nice. Enough to play insects, but we have no plant tags. I think Arctic algae, MedLab. None of this actually gives us anything back except for Vesta Shipyard, because optimal aero braking, Arctic algae, media group is all. I mean, playing MedLab would be great, but I think that I want to wait till next turn when I have steel production. So it's really either Vesta Shipyard or a steel production. And I think that we'd be better off. Well, both are good, actually. I have more stuff that is space related that has to do with steel. Or I have more science related things that have to do with steel. And I said the absolute opposite. And I apologize. I apologize. There we go. There's some space. And, oh my god, never mind. Now we have science in the space. This is too good not to grab. So, it is now time, I think, to do some scientific things. How much science do we have? Tags. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm going to play the 5 tag requirement card has a -2 on space, so I want to play the science cards that aren't space cards. So I'm going to play Fusion Power. And then I'm going to play, because that gets us up to 11 tags, so playing Medical Lab is worth $6 of production, which is awesome. Then I want to play Solar Wind, because that gets us titanium back, which is just so nice. Mass Converter, yo. We're now at 6 science tags. And by playing Lagrange, we're at 7. Which I wanted to do this turn because I wanted to get the card draw. Investment loan. That's awesome. So next turn, I'm going to play anti-gravity. And we are going to be so hot, so bothered. We don't need this. It's going to be freaking awesome. And here's another oxygen bump. So we will also be next turn playing. Have to get Aquifer pumping and Arctic algae out ASAP. But also getting all those events to fire off with all our events cards. There's a lot going on. But we have 11 energy production, so hopefully the heat will start catching up on that lag. Quantum. Yo. That's gross. Let's look at a card and see if it's stupid good. I mean, it's pretty good, actually. So, anti-gravity. You are just awesome. Quantum extractor. You're awesome. Now, it doesn't look like I need Arctic algae this turn. And I'm not going to get an ocean this turn, which is bad. Well, it's not true. So I get media group and optimal arrow braking before I screw those up. And now we start popping off with the investment loan. That's huge. That is huge. We just got $15 for $1. We lost a money production, but screw it. And then this, we spent $3. We're getting $8 back on space events and 3 heat. Like, that is a wild amount of synergy. And we need oceans, so we just need to start playing them. And if we can get them for $8 cheaper with this card, we can only do that once per generation, so we best start now. This isn't important to me. So, other than maybe the titanium. How much does Vesta's shipyard cost? 9? Yeah, we can already afford it, so I'm not going to go out of my way to pick up that titanium. And we'll get the Vesta shipyard. It's way late, like I should have gotten it so much sooner, but what can I say? I was busy. So as we throw down oceans, we're going to get so many plants, which is going to get us so much freaking greatness. So much oxygen, we're going to overflow on green race through these city locations. It's going to be awesome. And yeah, I don't really know what we're worried about, if anything. I will take the birds. Let's draw a card, see if we want it. We don't need to help doing oxygen. As always, we do the oxygen bump. We have 2 heat bumps. We have so much heat converting, or so much energy converting into heat. It just feels right. We're gonna get the old... we'll get a card for now because we have so much greatness. Oh my god, advanced alloys. So we have what? One... If this just keeps going the same way it is, that's like at least 2 heat bumps, 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically what I'm thinking is if I can get up to -6, I can play tundra farming. And then I could play insects as well. And I like that idea. Oh, did I Sorry about that. That's my computer desyncing and unsyncing something, but I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna unplug the only things I have near my computer, and that should be good. Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna pay for some asteroids because we don't have cards that are better than that. And by getting to -6, that allows us to play tundra farming, which doesn't leave us enough to play insects unless I sell a card, I think. Or I play permafrost extraction, because this gives us $4 back, and then events give us 5. Well, I guess I could have played it here for the 2 plants. Well, we'll probably do that next. Anyways, yeah, damn. Damn, son. Our steel is going to be worth so much. Because we're going to have advanced alloys, and then we're going to have a pile of steel. So we need things to use our metals on. And here's the thing, like, I can't not pick ice cap melting. Like, that's so good. Lighting harvest is a point, and this is at least a point. But there we go. Big ol' asteroid. So, advanced alloys, because reasons. Big asteroid, because space event is good. That's good cheese. Now we're going to go wild with heat and oceans, because ocean, beautiful. Oh, so nice. We're probably going to have to go wild with cities as well. I see a really good city spot here. It's beginning to form. Maybe we'll even buy it this round. We'll overspend on steel. Well, isn't that nice? Oh, ice cap melting. Yes, I forgot I actually bought that. Because, of course I did. It's a great card. So if I city here, then that would be where I put another city if I keep doing cities. Here's the thing. I will city. And I'll city here. And I will put a granary down on this card. Because I want that card. Wasn't good. Regrets. 13% for you? Well, let's be able to cheat on percentages. I was just debating whether or not it's worth it to bump the oxygen using our synergy, or whether it's worth just getting the plant, which will get us a greenery. I think it's worth just getting the plant because that'll lead to another greenery automatically, and a greenery is worth much more than a $1, because either way I'm going to get enough oxygen. I promise. That's awesome. Oh, I could have just played my special design to get my fancy plant cards last turn. I should have not discounted the fact that I had that. We have so much friggin' TR. 20. Enough for 3 heat bumps. We only need 2. We need multiple oceans. I can only get 1 really cheaply, but whatever. These are points, basically. But it wasn't what I was looking for, which was oceans. Oceans, oceans, oceans. If you were an ocean at the bottom of the sea, Bob Square Pines. This is free to play using my titanium, and it gets us a whole bunch of metal or money and just crazy stuff. Heat back. I need to buy an ocean. And now I do want to buy a city. It's just whether I put it here or here, because there's so many plants to be had. But I think that just going straight for the points, because I have multiple spots that are worth multiple points, basically. Equatorial magnetizer is a no-brainer, because that's using our steel, which we have no other use for. Like this, we like the idea of getting a plant. We have the 2 greeneries, so I think that, wait, with algae, I now have 18 plants, so 16 and then 2 remainder. I need to get 1 plant, which I can do here, which means I'll get a bonus greenery in the next phase. The bonus greenery would mean that I can build a city for this card. Oh yeah, because we have rovers, so we're getting more stuff back. And then you can see I have 8 plants after production, so I can just go for the money here for the 2 city. That terraforms the planet. Mmm, delicious. And then we fish. Because fish taste real good. And there we go. Got a couple of animals, a couple of things. I could sell this. I technically make more money playing this card than selling it, so $2 in, $5 out. But none of that matters, so we won't even sell the cards. We're just going to go to the extra greenery phase, and this is such a nice hot pocket. 37 extra heat at the end, though. That's a little bit much. But the energy was so high, right? Nice. How did we do? We have 20 VP on cards. 7, 17, 20, just over 100. So, man, it feels like we're really fighting uphill, but that's what happens when we just didn't have any massive points. We had a really good space event for 4 points. And we did well with the granaries at the end, despite using the regular theaters for most of the game to get the oxygen up. But either way, I'm happy with the game. I hope you are too, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.